Welcome to today's video. In daily life, understanding a person's personality not only helps us feel comfortable in communication, but also builds sincere and sustainable relationships. Personality is a synthesis of inner characteristics, deep qualities inside each person. It is the factor that governs our actions, words, and thoughts. Personality will show the true nature of each person, thereby forming relationships and the way we face all situations in life. So how to deeply identify human nature or personality. Today, I will bring you a special perspective from the ancient Stoic philosophy, an ideology that has existed for more than 2,000 years, but still brings valuable lessons and is suitable for modern life. Stoic philosophy not only helps us understand ourselves and others better, but also opens up a profound view of the world around us. In this modern world, we are surrounded by countless information, emotions, and decisions to make every day. But the principles of Stoic philosophy help us find peace in the midst of the storm, help us understand the nature of things and events clearly, and not rush to judgment. And although time has passed, the principles of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius are still extremely valuable in life today. They applied this philosophy to their lives to maintain calm, wisdom, and morality, even in the most difficult situations. So in this video, I will share with you 5 timeless insights from Stoic philosophy that will help you discover and understand the true character of a person. And not only that, they will also challenge you to live a life with more clarity, more integrity, and more wisdom in all aspects of your life. Before we dive into the video content, I want to send my sincere thanks to all of you who have supported the channel. It is thanks to your love and sharing that the channel has grown and brought positive values to life. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Let's explore the perspectives from Stoic philosophy with me and apply them to your life right now. Perspective 1. Observing how a person treats his parents and loved ones in Stoic philosophy. One of the most effective ways to identify a person's true nature is to observe how they treat their family, especially their parents and close relatives. The family without the social veneer is where we truly see a person's true character. This is a space where we don't have to pretend or create a perfect image. Only genuine actions, rooted in our inner values, truly reveal themselves. According to Stoic philosophy, people of high moral character demonstrate patience and respect even in their closest relationships, such as with their parents who raised them. Treating one's family with respect and kindness is not just a moral act, but a manifestation of a soul that has been trained over time. In Stoicism, gratitude and respect are not superficial actions, but the core of the way of life. These people, when you communicate or work with them, will bring a sense of security and comfort because they have learned to control their emotions and treat their loved ones fairly. On the contrary, when a person is disrespectful, even cold towards his family, it is a sign of a lack of self-control, patience, and humanity. If a person cannot treat his loved ones, those closest to him, well, how can he treat those around him fairly? These actions are not random, but a reflection of an uncultivated inner self, lacking values such as gratitude and respect. The way we treat our family is not only a matter of morality, but also a demonstration of self-control and the ability to manage emotions. People who love and care for their families, especially in difficult situations, are more likely to maintain calm and clarity in the face of social stress. They have learned to cope with the smallest challenges in their family life, which helps them become stable and fair in their social relationships. Conversely, when a person is disrespectful and indifferent to their family, it reflects not only on their personality at home, but also on their work. They may not be able to maintain a patient, fair attitude in the workplace, leading to unstable and unreliable actions in important situations. In Stoic philosophy, a person's actions when left unsupervised, especially in the family environment, where there is no social cover, will reveal their true nature. It is easy for a person to act in public, but it is how they treat their family that best demonstrates their character and self-control. A person who respects and cares for their family, especially during difficult times, is more likely to be trusted in their work and personal life because they are able to maintain their composure and morals even when no one is watching. When you observe how a person treats their family, You not only identify them as individuals, but also know how to behave and assess their level of trust in the workplace. If a person shows patience, respect, and consideration at home, you can feel secure in trusting them with important tasks in the workplace. But if they act without restraint, have a bad temper, or are disrespectful at home, it is a warning that they may lack patience and fairness in stressful situations outside of work. The way a person treats their family can reveal the true nature of their character. This is the most accurate measure of their inner virtue and self-control, especially in the situations where there is no supervision. The family is an environment without a social shell, where every action shows the true nature of each person. These actions not only affect family relationships, but also strongly impact social and work relationships. Therefore, when observing how a person treats his family, you not only understand them in personal relationships, but can also assess the level of trust in work and life. This is the key to help you build strong, trustworthy, and humane relationships, as the Stoic philosophy teaches. Perspective 2. Understanding a person's character. Through how they treat those who can do nothing for them. There is a famous saying, if you want to know the true character of a person, look at how they treat those who can do nothing for them. Although the Stoic philosophy has been around for thousands of years, its principles are still valid and have strong applications in modern life, especially when considering how a person treats those who can neither help them nor harm them. So what does this mean? We can easily see that a person treats those who can help them well, but that is not the most accurate measure of character. The real measure lies in how they treat those who can do nothing for them, such as cafeteria workers, cleaners, or people who do jobs that may not be important to many people. But it is these people who really reveal a person's true character. Let's say you are sitting with a group of friends at a coffee shop. How you or your friends treat the waiter will be a very important indicator of character. If someone in your group is rude and disrespectful to the waiter, it may be a sign of a person lacking empathy and being arrogant. Meanwhile, if they smile, thank you, and treat the waiter politely, even though the waiter cannot provide them with any benefit, it is a sign of true humility and kindness. Another example is in the workplace. How a person treats janitors or other lowly employees will reflect their character. When a leader consistently respects his or her employees, listens to their concerns, and promotes a positive work environment, even when no one is watching, it is a sign of a virtuous leader. Not because they expect anything from these people, but because they value everyone, regardless of their rank. This is an important lesson from Stoic philosophy that Marcus Aurelius and Seneca always emphasized. Stoic philosophy encourages us to treat everyone fairly and respectfully, especially those who cannot help us or harm us. It is through how we treat these people that we build our own character. Kindness and compassion are not something we do because someone is watching, but what we do in moments when no one is looking. They are the criteria to judge a person's character. At work, a leader who knows how to listen, respect, and protect the rights of employees, even when no one is watching, is an admirable role model. This not only helps build trust, but also is a strong source of encouragement for those around him. It is these actions that truly reflect a person's virtue and dignity. In fact, a leader is not someone who has supreme power, but someone who can create a positive environment where each individual is respected and supported. Observe a true leader, and you will see that they are not only focused on their own goals, but also focus on the development of those around them. This is not because they want anything in return, but because they understand that each of their small actions can have a positive impact on others and on society. Stoic philosophy teaches that the pursuit of virtue is a lifelong journey, and the choices we make in each moment will determine the legacy we leave behind. We can set an example for others through our smallest actions. When we treat those who cannot help us, cannot harm us, we practice kindness, respect, and empathy. These choices are not only valuable in judging others, but also as a way to improve ourselves. Stoic philosophy encourages us to not only judge others, but also to use these observations as a guide to set an example for ourselves, thereby becoming a model of an authentic person. A person's true character is not about what we say, but about what we do when no one is looking. It is through these actions that we find meaning and purpose in our lives, and more importantly, we contribute to a better world. By applying these principles, we not only build ourselves, but also create a positive ripple effect on those around us and contribute to a more harmonious world. Perspective 3. How do they choose morality when it comes to their interests in life? Everyone is faced with important decisions, and sometimes we are faced with conflicts between personal interests and morality. These situations are the best times to recognize a person's true nature. When faced with the choice between doing the right thing or pursuing personal interests, their choices will clearly reveal their morality and character. When faced with difficult choices, many people can easily abandon their morality to achieve personal interests. They may not care about the long-term consequences or the impact on others, as long as they achieve their goals. However, if someone easily ignores morality to seek personal interests, can we trust them? When personal interests and morality conflict, a person will most clearly reveal their true character. If you see someone trading principles and ethics for personal gain, this is a sign of dishonesty and untrustworthiness. They may not hesitate to sacrifice all values to achieve their goals, and when that happens, you will have to face unnecessary pain in relationships. On the contrary, those who never trade ethics for personal gain are people with admirable virtues. These people know that honesty and ethics cannot be bought with anything, and they always choose to put ethics and human values above personal gain. They are trustworthy and worthy of respect, even if they do not always receive immediate rewards from those choices. In Stoic philosophy, philosophers such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius always emphasize that ethics and integrity are the foundation of a meaningful life. They believe that adherence to moral principles, although they may not bring immediate benefits, is the path to lasting peace and happiness. A person can achieve material success, but if they give up morality to get those things, they will ultimately not be able to feel peace of mind. The famous saying in Stoic philosophy can be paraphrased as follows: "A gentleman never sacrifices morality for personal gain." This emphasizes that, although it may be difficult, morality must always be the deciding factor in every situation. The choice between morality and personal gain will be an important test to evaluate a person's character and qualities. In daily life, we often encounter situations that require us to make a choice between morality and personal gain. You may see a friend, colleague, or leader facing a decision that benefits the individual but conflicts with morality. When they make the right choice, even if it may not bring immediate results, but maintain dignity and respect from everyone around them, that is the sign of a trustworthy and virtuous person. When we are faced with difficult situations, choosing morality over self-interest will not only determine our path, but also affect those around us. Stoic philosophy teaches us that, although we may face difficulties, choosing morality will bring lasting peace and is the path to a happy life. Every decision we make, whether small or large, contributes to creating a meaningful life and positively influencing the world around us. Perspective 4. How to deal with small annoyances. Life is full of small annoyances, from traffic jams, technical problems, to delays in orders and other unnecessary inconveniences. Although these incidents may not seem big, how we react to them can say a lot about a person's character and character. According to Stoic philosophy, these are the small but important moments that show us a person's true nature. In everyday life, if a person easily loses his temper when encountering small incidents, such as being late for an appointment or encountering unnecessary obstacles, it may indicate that he is impatient and unable to control his emotions. Being impatient and irritable in these situations may reflect a person who is easily agitated, emotionally unstable, and lacking self-control. This can also be a sign that they will have difficulty handling larger stresses, as they have not learned how to manage their emotions when faced with small things. On the other hand, a person who can stay calm and think clearly when faced with small disruptions will demonstrate maturity and composure. This is a sign of a person with strong emotional intelligence, who understands that incidents beyond their control are a part of life and can deal with them wisely. When faced with unexpected situations, instead of getting frustrated or angry, they will find a reasonable and positive way to act. This not only helps them stay calm in stressful situations, but also maintains emotional stability in work and other relationships. The attitude towards facing small annoyances also reflects an important part of a person's self-control. A person who easily reacts hastily in seemingly simple situations will have difficulty controlling himself in more complex situations. They may make rash, thoughtless decisions and make the situation worse instead of calmly solving the problem. This not only affects themselves, but can also have a negative impact on those around them. On the contrary, people who practice the Stoic philosophy will know that small annoyances are opportunities to practice patience and self-control. They understand that life is not always smooth, and instead of letting emotions dominate, they will find a way to solve the problem rationally, not letting external factors disturb their psychology. This is the sign of a mature person, with the courage and ability to face difficulties without losing their composure. This attitude also shows respect for those around them. When encountering problems such as traffic jams or delays, a person with sympathy and respect will not show anger or bother others. They will realize that these incidents are an inevitable part of life and will maintain a positive attitude instead of letting their frustration spread to those around them. If a person easily gets angry in such situations, they may lack empathy and respect for others, creating a tense and unpleasant atmosphere. This not only affects personal relationships, but can also undermine work efficiency and create instability in the team. They easily blame the situation, others, or themselves, and instead of finding a solution, they will feel tired and frustrated. The attitude towards small annoyances in life not only reflects the ability to control emotions, but also clearly reveals a person's inner qualities. These seemingly small situations are opportunities for us to better understand someone's nature, from patience, self-control, to how they show respect and maintain a positive attitude. These moments, though small, are of great value in identifying people with strong, resilient, and trustworthy personalities. When a person can remain calm and clear-headed in seemingly small situations, they are demonstrating admirable character and virtue. These moments, though not noticeable, are important signs that help us recognize who is truly mature, self-controlled, and trustworthy in life. Perspective 5. How a person manages time. Time is the only asset that we cannot buy back. And as Seneca once emphasized, we are stingy with money but wasteful with time. How a person manages their time not only reveals their organizational and disciplined abilities, but also deeply reflects their character, virtues, and values. Effective time management is a clear manifestation of a person of high quality. Every decision about how to use time, whether it is a small action or a big choice, reveals a lot about a person's character. How they treat time not only affects their work, but also has a strong impact on their personal relationships. Punctuality is one of the most easily identifiable factors to evaluate a person's quality. When someone is always on time for meetings or appointments, they not only show respect for other people's time, but also reflect their own discipline, responsibility, and commitment. On the other hand, if someone is consistently late without giving a valid reason, it can be a sign of disorganization, disrespect, and indifference to other people's feelings. Not only does tardiness destroy credibility, it can also affect work performance and social relationships. How a person handles pressure and completes work on time, even in difficult situations, also shows their level of discipline and ethics. A person who can meet commitments despite difficulties or stress is seen as trustworthy and professional. For example, a co-worker who consistently completes tasks on time despite unexpected or stressful work is someone who demonstrates professionalism and excellent time management skills. This not only demonstrates organizational skills, but also reflects a strong work ethic. Time management is not limited to work, but also involves how we spend our time outside of work. People who make time for self-development activities, volunteering, or taking care of their families often demonstrate maturity and deep human values. On the other hand, people who spend most of their time on meaningless activities, such as surfing the web, watching TV, or playing video games all day, may lack purpose and direction in life. For example, one friend who spends the weekend volunteering and contributing to the community, while another friend who watches movies all day shows a difference in purpose and concern for society. Life is full of surprises, and the ability to adjust plans in the face of change is a sign of flexibility and resilience. People who can cope with sudden changes without losing their cool and maintain emotional stability in unexpected situations are often very good at time management. For example, when a trip is suddenly changed, a flexible person will find a way to adjust the plan easily and continue without feeling frustrated or giving up. This flexibility not only shows maturity, but also reflects the ability to improvise and look at problems in a positive way. Time management is not only an organizational skill, but also an important indicator to evaluate the personality and qualities of each person. The way we use time not only reflects personal discipline, but also reveals respect for others, the ability to take responsibility, flexibility, and maturity in life. Therefore, time management is not only a daily task, but also a powerful tool to help us develop ourselves and build trust from those around us. When we know how to use time effectively, we not only achieve personal goals, but also build strong, trustworthy relationships. We have gone through 5 Stoic philosophical perspectives. There are many ways to identify a person's personality, from the way they treat their family, deal with small annoyances, or their ability to manage time. All of these not only reflect their virtue, patience, and self-control, but also show how they handle situations in life and work. Therefore, when we look at a person from these perspectives, we can make wiser decisions in building relationships, cooperating, or trusting them. So how do you perceive human nature through factors in life? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to not miss the next videos with more insightful and useful perspectives. Take action today, improve yourself, and build strong, trustworthy relationships.